It was most famous Banast. And guess who was the most famous person Banast? So I get it when he says, I'm the father of Bravo Forest. I'm like, yeah, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. Okay, this is something that I'll tell you that I got from. I don't know what he didn't teach me. Like we talked and he told me about it. I just noticed on him, like how he thinks. Have you ever heard this line? Have you ever heard this line? Your arm will not trade. How many have heard that line? That's like a known in the industry. Come on, let's be honest. I'll tell you this. Ever since I've known like Joe in the Forex space, he has used almost, I can simply say, one strategy. And this guy has been around in the industry for like 7, 8 years in the industry. And my nugget there is the new pandemic in the Forex industry is strategy warfare. Nasi lukida CIT, ICT, Mangwana CRT, Mangwana FVG, Mangwana price action, market maker, fit the market maker. You are everywhere, my guy. You know more than 5 strategies right now. Am I lying? Am I lying? It's the new pandemic. Like right now, I'll tell you, if you send a message in any WhatsApp group and it doesn't show SMC, ICT, or CRT, you look like you don't know how to trade. You look like you don't know how to trade. That's the new pandemic. Have you ever checked most of the most famous traders in Zim? They use strategies that you can learn in like a week. And that's it. And if they tell you how they trade right now, you're like, so you're telling me you made all this money using this simple thing. That's what you need to do. Focus on a few things. Don't be too hard on yourself. Even when you lose, you just need to build that confidence in yourself. Alright guys, I've talked too much. At this point, allow me to welcome Mr. Magnet. He has to give us a little bit of word before we start. Come on.
Hello everyone. I hope you are okay. First of all, I want to apologize. I did not know that Magnet is going to attract a lot of people. Yes. Firstly, I would want to thank E.T., my events director, Kutsi. Please clap in for you. And also, I want to thank my guest, the World Trader team, for supporting us and give us a good environment. Let's clap in for them. And also my guests, I think most of my guests, you know them, FX Titan, Forex Plug, and Cow FX. Let's give them one applause. And also, I want to thank you guys for coming. It's very important. I'm so happy. Like I said, I did not know that Magnet is going to attract a lot of people. I thank you to be part of Magnet family. Today, just know that you are going to keep forward. Before I sit down, I promise you guys, you are going to keep forward, starting from today. I just want to give you words of encouragement so that you guys, you must have a student mentality. From today, you must have what? A student mentality. I always say and teach even my students that, guys, you need to be willing to learn. You need to be willing to learn. So, guys, just give yourself time today. I know a lot of guys, they have said, Magnet, are we going to live trading or what? As for me, today we are just going to learn. So just pay attentively and listen to all my guests. They have vast knowledge when it comes to Forex trading. The only thing that I want to tell you right now before I sit down is, guys, be willing to learn. Every principle that you violate in Forex trading is going to violate you. So let's work in principle. I'm being honest. Any principle that you violate, it will violate you. But any principle in Forex trading that you sell, it's going to save you guys.
Yeah.
Do we agree?
Yes.
Yes. So For now, I'm going to give back this mic to ED, our events director. Our events director. So let's clap hands for him when I'm going to give this mic to him.
Never in my life did I think I'll go by the name ED. Like, how do you say I didn't think we'd get so much attendance and your name is Magnet? Like, how? How, bro? Okay, guys, the next guest who's gonna talk to you. I'll tell you how much he's achieved in his life, in his journey as a trader. Recently, he was in SA, in Cape Town. They were invited by Excellency. And if you check, I think I posted a few things on my channel, on my platform. There was like Forex royalty there. All the big traders in Africa, your Kojos, your FX gods, your what, they were there. So when you see someone like that coming in front of you to talk to you, it means they carry substance. Confirm? Yes. Big or small, they carry substance. Something carried them that far. So be ready to listen because I'm going to welcome FX Titan.
Hello guys, morning. I'd like to echo what Kudzi mentioned earlier. You know, big shout out to Magnet and his team to put this event together. You know, it takes real dedication to build up a space like this where people can come and learn, grow and level up. It's not an easy job, and I'm genuinely honored to be invited here as a guest speaker. The trust that he's given me to pour out into this room, I really appreciate it. And of course, big thank you to all of you that are here today. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. And that says a lot about yourself, because you're trying to build a future for yourself through trading. First and foremost, a bit about myself. I'm Adam, I go by the name of FX Titan. I've been trading for about 8 years now. It took me 2 to 3 years to actually be profitable, right? And I built up a portfolio over 7 figures, right? I'm now a full-time trader for 3 years, and you know, I've been through the same trading journey that each and every one of you are going through, the struggles, the hardships, the frustration. So, enough about me. When people hear the word trading, what do they think? Charts, numbers, or this is a scam, or this shit doesn't work. But you know what? That's not what trading is. Trading is actually simple. It's just a change of value. You either profit and loss on price changes. It's not gambling, it's not guessing. It's understanding how the markets work. And these price changes are not random. Economic data, geopolitical events, central bank policies, and global trade all shape the direction of the market. And there's $7 trillion traded on the market every single day. That's not a small figure. 7 trillion, guys, 7 trillion. So how do we know when to buy and sell? Well, traders use technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and sentimental analysis to form a bias on where they want to buy and sell, where they want to open a trade or close a trade. And anyone in this room can learn this skill. But you have to approach it in the right way. A lot of people, not only in Zimbabwe, but they have the wrong approach towards trading. And that's where they go wrong. And that's why we're here today, to build you a solid foundation for your trading journey. So why do you even choose trading? Let me tell you why. Because It's what people spend their whole life chasing for. And what is that? Financial freedom and freedom of time. Now keep in mind that trading is a risky investment. It's a risky business. And let me emphasize, you need the proper knowledge, skill to actually make this happen. It's a known fact that there's more millionaires made through trading than any other profession in the world. Speaking of professions, people are willing to spend years and spend thousands of dollars studying to work a job that's 200 to 300 hours a month, just to earn a salary of 500 to 1,000, if you even lucky. But when it comes to trading, people aren't willing to invest time to learn, to spend resources to learn proper information, and they're not willing to trust the process and have patience going through the process. You know, like I mentioned earlier, it took me 2 to 3 years to be profitable. And if you hear any other successful trader, they'll also tell you that they only became profitable after years of struggles, failures, and losses. And guys, this is where a mentor comes in. You know, having the right mentor will save you years of losses and frustrations. Going back to what I was saying about profession, you know, trading, people are not patient enough to earn or to make $50 a day. If you look at this, this is in a month, this is $1,000, considering the fact that there are 20 tradable days. The problem is people see numbers on their screen and lose the value of money. They just think it's just money. I mean, just numbers, sorry. But they disregard the fact that this is real money and the trades you take hold real risk. So what can you trade? If you don't already know, there's a vast selection of assets you can trade. You got your currencies, you got your crypto, you got your stocks, you got your synthetics, you got your bonds, you got your futures. There's a lot of items you can choose to trade. And choosing which asset you choose should align with your beliefs, should align with what makes sense to you, and that's when consistency and profits will start rolling in. Keep in mind, you're not physically ever buying or selling an asset. You're trading, the price changes. Now, before you place your first trade, choosing the right broker is very important. Choose a broker that is transparent, a broker that offers fast executions, a broker that has a good reputation, that has fast withdrawals, has proper licenses and regulations, and has a support team that actually, you know, assists you if you face any issues. A broker is there to assist you in your journey, not to make things more difficult. Now, most people, I know Kuzi touched light on this, but most people think that trading is a shortcut, a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's not. You know, the journey is full of heartbreak, stress, failures, and losses. And losses are inevitable. Even the best traders in the world make losses. Many traders mistakenly judge themselves and the people they follow. What am I saying here, guys? Well, you see, when a trade goes wrong, right? You're already starting to doubt yourself, starting to doubt the process, starting to doubt your mentor, even questioning, does your mentor even know anything? Does he know that he's full of shit? This is what you're thinking. But let me tell you, you know what? That's where people are wrong. You know, the goal is not to be right every single trade. And the most profitable and experienced traders will tell you that a couple of losses mean nothing. What really matters is the skill and the edge to give you consistent profits over time. In this game, losing is part of this game. And if you are losing or blowing your account in a single trade, you're doing something wrong. That's not how it works. You should be having a proper risk management and a proper plan to move forward with your trading journey. You know, not full margin, not that one trade you deposit today, you enter one trade, and within a couple of minutes you don't have an account. That's not trading. Okay, that's not trading. Trading is small compounded profits over time. Like I mentioned earlier, people don't want to make $50 a day. Just because they see the profit in front of them, they want to make more, or they want to risk more, or they think it's not enough, eventually blowing their account, over leveraging, over risking, and blowing their whole account. Did you know that it's a statistical fact that if you have a win rate of 65%, and I'm sure all of you can agree that 65% is a high win rate, but to see consistent profits with a 65% win rate, it will take over 1,000 entered trades. And this can take you months or years. And this is aligns with what I mentioned earlier. You see every successful trader telling you that it took them many years before they became profitable. So even if you're starting now and you know your direction 65% of the time, doesn't mean you're going to see consistent results going forward. It takes thousands of trades till you actually see consistent results. And going back to the fact that you need a mentor, right? The mentor is there to help you, teach you and guide you and push you to be better, to challenge you and to test you, not to spoon feed you. You don't want someone who's just babysitting you. They're not here. A mentor is not there to babysit you. You still need to grind, put in the work and dedication. One of the biggest misconceptions traders face is that they want to start trading with small capital. And trading with small capital is trading on hard mode. You need the skill, the knowledge, the experience of a professional level trader. You know, this wasn't part of my speech, but I'll say it here. You know, a lot of people go in with small capital, and what they end up doing is they just end up donating to the markets, right? But if you look at it in the long run, maybe 5-6 months, you could have had a decent amount of capital that you could have deposited into your accounts. Additionally, account flips is not sustainable, right? So I'm talking about taking your small accounts to $1,000, $2,000. This is not sustainable. What's more important is portfolio growth. Now, if you find yourself in this category and you think and already making constant losses, you need to take a step back and reevaluate your approach into trading. Rethink the way you've entered this market. The foundation in which you've entered this market is weak. You know, treat trading like a business, and just like every business, you need the proper time, the proper knowledge, and sufficient capital to make it happen. So if you're serious about trading, build a solid foundation. Have realistic expectations. You know, you don't want to take $1 to $1 million in one day. You know, be realistic. Prepare sufficient capital. Dedicate yourself to learning with proper information and knowledge. Practice consistently. Master risk management and develop a plan, a trading plan with a high win rate strategy. Commit to this process and you'll find yourself achieving your dreams. The next speakers here will talk about a few strategies they're using, and I want to touch light on this with an example. If I give you a nail and I tell you to hammer it, you can find a million ways to do this. You can use a hammer, you can use a spanner, you can use a rock, you can use your right hand, you can use your left hand. But the goal is you're going to get that nail hammered into a plank, into a planga, yeah? And that's the same thing here with trading. Like my friend Anesu said once, we're here to make money. How you make money will vary between each person.
Yes.
what works for someone might not work for someone else. You know, what I see on the chart, you may not see exactly what I'm seeing, regardless of how I teach you. What it comes down to is the points of interest that you lay out on the chart where you want to buy and sell. And let me let you in on a little secret. There is no golden strategy in trading. It's all about risk management, having proper trade management, and having a good psychology. Trading is a very lonely journey, and you never stop learning. Even now, I'm 8 years in this and I'm still learning. You know, you have to keep adapting to the markets. The markets are forever changing. And earlier what Putzi said, you know, some things you can learn within a week to get started in trading. So what you need to do is surround yourself with winners so that you can be one too. And who you learn from and who you associate with, that's who you will become in this trading space. So today I want to walk away with one message. Your daily habits are either building you up or working against you. If you can learn to control your emotions, follow a plan, manage risk, and commit to the process, then trading becomes more than a skill. It becomes a lifestyle, an opportunity to build
patterns. There are 2 trend lines. Then there's also support and resistance zones, right? So these are strategies that you are supposed to use when you are trading. Using price action, right? So, right, I'll start with candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns. This is basically just this is like the language of forex trading. So what do I mean by that? These are the candles that tell you when to enter the market and when the market wants to reverse. So basically, if you want to master your entries, you need to master how to read candlestick patterns. The reason why I said this is the language of forex trading is that you can never know when to enter the market if you haven't mastered the candlestick reversal patterns. So in front of me, there is the hammer pin bar. The hammer pin bar, as you can see, it is the hammer candlestick which is created when the open and close are roughly the same price, and it is also characterized by a long lower shadow that indicates a bullish rejection from buyers and their intention to push the market higher. So what it basically means is that the long lower shadow indicates rejection, right? It is showing you that there is a potential of the market reversing to go up. And then when it comes to the candle close, it has to be smaller than the wick. It is showing you that the sellers are not as strong as the buyers. So the hammer pin bar is only important for you when you're looking for buys. Are we clear there? Right. So and then we have the shooting star. The shooting star is also formed at the top when you're looking for sales, and the shadow of that candle is supposed to be longer than the what? Supposed to be longer than the body of the candle, which is the opening price and the closing price. So these are candlestick reversal patterns. They differ and they vary depending on the zones on where you find them. Right. And then we have the bearish engulfing bar. The bearish engulfing bar is an engulfing pattern which shows you the dominance of what? Of sellers. So what do I mean by dominance? In vernacular, what I'm saying is that we have more orders than the buyers, and the market wants to what? Wants to reverse to go down. So the bearish engulfing bar is a confirmation for you to take a sell. You understand? Okay. Then we have the bullish engulfing. So the bullish engulfing is a bullish candlestick pattern which shows you that the market wants to go up. But for you to be able to understand where the market is going, right, you need to wait for the candle close of the what? Of the second candle, which is basically like the green candle. It will be a green candle on your chart. So what it means, what it basically means, it shows that the dominance of buyers. Meaning to say, the buyers, they have come into play and they've injected a lot of money. A lot of bank activity happens on the candlestick reversal patterns, right? Saka, this candle, in order for you to understand this, or just explain it in Shona, candle re red, profana kumezwa ne candle re green, re ruby. Are we clear? Yes. Saka rakamezwa, it shows good. Ramezwa rafa, babuya zvimwe zvitsva. That's when you take your entry, but then, like I said, it's just a tip of an iceberg. This information that I'm giving you, most of the things you just get it if you go through your membership with Magnets. But I was just here to explain all of that. I hope this has been beneficial to you. There are so many candlestick reversal patterns that you can go through. I'm sure you are familiar with those. Arami patterns, evening star, the morning star, etc, etc. And remember, you can always trade these things on significant zones, not midway, on significant zones. So I will leave the floor to my brother Solomon to come and explain the market structure, support and resistance, and trend lines. Thank you guys.
Hello guys, I'm Solo. I'm one of the founders of First Class. So I'm going to take you through market structure.
Okay.
The market structure. The market structure is the overall direction and pattern of how price is moving. It shows whether the market is trending up, trending down, or moving sideways, which is also called ranging. So, on the market structure, we have what we call uptrend, or the bullish structure. This is when the price makes higher highs and higher lows, meaning buyers are in control. And also we have what we call downtrend, which is the bearish structure. Price makes lower lows and lower highs, meaning sellers are in control of the market. And also we have what we call range or sideways structure. This is when price moves between support and resistance without a clear trend. Okay, trending markets. Trending markets are simply characterized by a beating pattern of higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend, and higher and lower high and lower low in the downtrend market. See the example below. Okay. As you can see, this is an example of an uptrend, right? So the market will be making higher highs and higher lows going uptrend. So as you can see here, we have higher high and higher low. So this move is called an impulse move, and this one is called this move is called a retracement or a correction, and this uptrend is called an impulse move. This is the true direction of the market, and this one is the false direction of the market. So as you can see in the example above, the market is making a series of higher highs and higher lows, which indicates that the market is uptrend. You don't need indicators to decide if it's bullish or bearish. Just a visual overview of the price action is quite enough to get an idea about the market trends. So this is the example of a downtrend. The market is making an impulse move. This is called the impulse move, and this is called the correction or reversal. So this is the due move, and this is the false move. So for you to enter the market, you have to wait for the reversal to end, and then you enter at what? At the end of the reversal, and you enter your sales here. So the market is making a series of lower highs and lower lows, going downtrend. We have what we call the ranging market. So the ranging markets are pretty straightforward. They are often called sideways markets because their neutral nature makes them appear to shift to the right horizontally. When the market makes a series of higher highs and higher lows, we can say that the market is trending up. But when it stops making these consecutive peaks, we say that the market is ranging. A ranging market is a horizontal form where buyers and sellers just keep knocking price back and forth between the support and resistance levels. For example, here we have market structure, right? So the market was going uptrend, and then it went down for a downtrend, and then it went again up to hit the last previous high. So now this is now a confirmed resistance one, because we have two rejections there. And the here market was trending down, and it came and hit this level, and went up again, and it came and hit almost the same level here. So now this is now a confirmed support level. So now we have a support level and resistance level. Trend lines. A trend line is a line you can draw across past highs and past lows to clearly see whether the market is trending up or down. To draw a pie trend line, you need to find at least two minimum swing points and simply connect them with each other. The levels must be clear. Don't try to force a trend line. You can see the example below. Yes. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we have our first swing point there. The first one, that's the first swing point. And the market did an impulse move, downtrend, right? And then did a reversal, and did an impulse move. And then did a reversal again. Understand? So you join 2 points, the first point and the second point there. Right? So your next entry should be on the third point. That's where your entry should be. So you have to wait for the market to come to that trend line. And then you enter your sales. Sorry. And then you enter your sales here. And now when you enter your sales here, your stop loss should be just above the candlestick pattern that my colleague said earlier on. So your stop loss will be just above the candlestick pattern. And then you enter your sales on the trend line. And then you can now enjoy that. You now enjoy the move. As you can see, the market respects the trend line, and when the price approaches the market reverse, it continue in the same direction. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, can you see me, guys? Alright, how are you guys? Is it going? There. Okay, I'll say this straight up. There is a common misconception about Forex seminar. Guys, Forex seminar, I put it with strategy, yes. I have to tell you this. No, because you know what? I have been to many Forex seminars and I've like been active on a seminar one. And I see that there is a misconception whereby people are trying to show I don't know if there's one. The purpose of this thing is for you to open your mind, right? See what's important and what's working, right? If you are smart, you should have known this was mainly for price action traders, right? Yeah. What's left now for you is to dive deeper, personally, is on your own. You get it? Otherwise, if you are here looking to get everything you need to learn in the world, my guy, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. Do you get it, guys? Do you get it? And you need to meet people. That's where you meet people who you will connect with, and that will improve your journey. Are we together there? Alright, guys. The next guys that I'm going to introduce,
guys are just passing by. We are not, guys. We're here to stay. Love you so much, and thank you for your support.
Hi, guys. My name is Lindinko Sine, Linda in short. Also based in Johannesburg and one of the island ranges in the SADC region, as everyone has said. It's an honor to be here. We've been in Zimbabwe actually a number of times. Who was in our session, the first seminar we hosted in, it was here in Harare, right? No, it was here in Harare, but it was in February. Or it wasn't here. But who was there? No one? Ah, okay, cool. It means we have just fresh bloods here. So it's really an honor to meet you guys, and thank you for making time to see us today. Over to you for the Abraham. Make some noise for the broker! Amana, usapu
kubuda muno mwine issue yako yeWorld Trade sinogadzirwa because tavaunza vanhu. Munzwisisa? Apa ndataura nechikuzi chavasinganzwisise musanditengesa. Munzataura? Cheko zvino tinobikisa ipapo ipapo. Udzari paside father ndevedu. Ega.
Allow me to thank this team. Once again, let's clap hands for them. I hope you can see the energy that magnet here, right? Yes. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for coming. You can take a 6 edit. Please take us a picture. And I hope everyone has wrote his ID, right? Yes. The giveaway has already started, right? Yes. Yeah. Today someone is going to kill poverty. Yes, yes. So make sure you write your ID and your phone number, WhatsApp on magnet database, right? Okay. So as these guys are going to take their seats, please clear the hand for them. You had with Joe saying you should be rich and you should have what? Evidence, right? Yeah. You should be rich and have what? Evidence. So as a forex trader, don't be an opulent, meaning rich in appearance, right? Yes. Already show any evidence, right? Yes, so I'm going to give this mic again to evidence director.
World Trade. I don't think in the forex space anyone matches you in terms of energy. But let me try it one time. I want to try it one time. Try it one time. When I say broker, you say World Trade. Broker. World Trade. Broker. World Trade. Broker. World Trade. That's as far as that goes. That's as far as it goes. Guys, did you notice two things? Mono Maria Budi there. Yo, guys, Mono Maria Budi. Mono Maria. I'm trying to give you a chance for one to go far and Mono Maria. You guys have the best energy, man. You can have forex money and not have the energy with it. It's just so impossible. Alright guys, back to the learning table. I'm gonna invite the next guest, right? He's young. Most of you are older than him. Can I remember? You know that time we didn't that's the kind. He's young. But you know that's the motivation there. Yes. Forex money doesn't have age. With forex, age is not a thing. Listen to your young brother. Your young brother can make money from forex and teach you forex trading. Yo, go can make money and teach you forex trading. There is no age barrier like in the corporate world where your boss is actually your older data and what. With forex, there is no age. So allow me to welcome my brother. Yeah. Are you ready for this?
Okay, so thank you to Mr. Magnet for hosting such an event. I'm very, very happy and I'm very honored to actually be speaking at a place like this. And thank you to World Trade for actually sponsoring this whole thing. Really appreciate it. You know? Yeah, and thank you guys for actually pulling up. Yeah. Okay, so I know good many of you might lose in my chat visual. But now that's what today we are fixing the actual problem. But let's move forward. My chance is the chance you want to get that holy grail strategy. But I'm telling you, it's not even that. It's something within yourself. So is the presentation now running?
Lights.
Can I also who's there for YouTube? I'm happy. So, many of you guys think with forex trading, it's all about the charts, it's all about learning that strategy. If you learn this strategy, that's way and you move on to the next one. But I'm here to tell you that's not the issue. I'll give you a good example. Father Abraham, he has his own strategy, I'm not trader. Mr. Magnet has his own strategy, I have a strategy trade. But when Mesa are very popular, we're going from this to this to this, and they're still losing money. I'm not doing the rest. Why? So we are here to be honest with ourselves. Now we have every single one of you find out any answer. We need to address the main issue. Why am I losing in forex? Why is this thing not working for me? So you realize that even you can come to me, learn my strategy, and still go home and lose money. How many have been trading for over a year but not sure of loss? So I know if FX Titan was here for you, I don't pass it. It's done with you guys. Now I'm here for those who've been losing and those who can address the real issue. Those are the ones I'm here to talk to. So as you wait for our slide spec, there's a guy who texted just now for also sitting here. He came all the way from Vic Falls. I have something for you. Where is it? Hi, you can come forward. I want to come forward. So I think your presentation you have to do no gaga. That's for you. How's it? Send it Bluetooth. I'm Vic Falls, guys. And I'm coming from Vic Falls. I saw you on YouTube. And I appreciate what you're doing there.
Before I take this picture, I told you guys today are going to do what? What? Can you take this picture? Thank you. Well played. And as you can see, well played is what? Gucci. Yes. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. You show love. We really appreciate. So
Guys, man, no, don't put that, bro. Man is a traitor. You know, guys, if I say well trade, 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 well trade. Ah, come on, one last time. Well trade, well trade. Let's well trade. They want to give this guy a funded account. So my guy, you need to put your number. I think you need to send me your details and you give him Courage. This guy called Courage, right? Yes. Guys, today I have many what visitors, right? Yes, so right? Allow me to welcome my sister, my blood sister. She's here. She just arrived. Her name is Abigail Mulamba. She's my blood sister. Hello, sister. Thank you.
Make some noise.
She came all the way from Waterford just to support me, right? My sister, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So, Kuti, where are you? I think for now, she wants to say something. Yes, yes, sure.
Comrades and friends. Right. If you respect your mentor, who is Magnet, actually, I have money. So this means what I say is power, right? I'm not happy with the way you are welcoming Magnet's blood. Right now, if we were to ask the sister, Lysis, in your growth with your little brother here, Magabigira Porridge Gangara. My few times I got on a Magnet, no time to take a jar, Jesus. One way to opera. But at the same time, I must put that in the Farira. Makaunza Magnet, Panaba. Had it not been for the sister who was there to pay for the sibling as he was growing up, then there would be no Magnet today. And there would be no World Trade in this building today. So if there is anyone we need to make noise for right now, besides the fact that she's a woman, I have so much respect for females. If you are here and you have a girlfriend, and you don't give that girlfriend money, for that. Take care of the girl child. Tamatabo. Saka today, this is your Magnet. But because dear when she can't aripo, I can watch it and come on with my napkin, not even my pamper. You deserve to make the noise you were going to make for Magnet's father.
Alright guys. You know, I'm going to do the boss and for a bike after Abraham. Okay guys, we had a little bit of a problem with the PowerPoint. They are fixing it. But before Cow comes back, and I want to give just 2 minutes to my little brother. Yo, come on. It's fine. Young blood in the group, yo. You gotta make some noise.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Monarch Trades. I'm very happy
happy that Magnet allowed me to speak today. Thank you so much for hosting this wonderful event.
English, Baba.
But today, English is my language, that's why I'm comfortable. Shona is a little bit difficult, but English for me, that's where I can relate to people. Here's the thing. Today I'm here to tell you what you need to do if you genuinely want to be successful with this Forex thing. There's only one thing you need to do. And I don't want you to feel like right now it's complicated. I don't want you to feel like, you know, you can go on YouTube and just watch free strategies and try to put strategies together. The main problem that most people go through is that they're strategy hopping or they're strategy blending. You're trying to find multiple mentors who do multiple different things which don't relate to each other and try and make that your own strategy. If you are trying to go into Forex and put things from YouTube and try that and make your own blend, you will never succeed. The only way that you will ever succeed in Forex is if you find one mentor who you trust and you know, one mentor who has one strategy and will teach you exactly how he does it. If you cannot beat them, join them. One last piece of motivation. I remember when I was in high school, nobody believed that Forex was something that was real and that would actually make you money. Nobody will believe in you when you start your dream. Ever. The only time people will start to believe in you is when that dream starts to become a reality. And they don't want to be left behind by the fact that you're actually creating a movement which is countrywide, nationwide, and doing amazing things. Those people who are telling you right now that Forex is either a scam or it won't make money, don't listen to those people, because all these people up here have made it through just believing in themselves, believing in the market. And I'm here to tell you that you can do it too.
I'll tell you this. When I was talking to this guy, right, I was telling him, like, you know how people picture Forex as my life was hard, what? So I had to try Forex. This little brother motivates me in a way. He was like, no, Kudzi, I had enough at home. I had everything. But I wanted to try my life with Forex because I believe in it. Not because, like, and I was like, yeah, that don't make sense. People picture Forex like it's for the ghetto youth. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. You know, guys, is the PowerPoint on? Just 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna welcome Roland. Roland is the sideman to Magnet. You can't talk of Magnet without talking about Roland. And it wouldn't be fine if this seminar goes on and he doesn't get a chance to talk. Hey, he's gotta. Let's welcome Roland, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Ku. And thank you, Harare. Thank you, everybody, for coming. All those who have traveled from Vic Falls and other parts of the world. And if I am to ask, how many have been following our seminars from the years we started? Like, is there anybody who attended our previous? Wow, I see hands there. Wow, I see hands there. I see hands there. I remember when the time when we started, there's this other venue that we were using when we were doing seminars. And with my brother, we would call it a win when we get 4 to 5 people coming to attend our seminar. And we were doing it consistently. This is the same thing which you need to implement in your trading. We were doing it consistently. You see the room filled today. Maybe you are an upcoming trader, an upcoming mentor, and you think it all starts like this. We would do seminars and we would have 4 to 5 people. It didn't happen once, not twice, the whole year. 4 to 5 people. If it was you, would you still continue? The whole year. You do all the designs, you do all the marketing. only 5 people turn up. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and while it's also still at that, we are not going. I'm not going to talk about charts. We'll do that in our private class, since the teaching is reserved for all these guests, you know. And I would also want to, the guys who were talking here were emphasizing about mentorship, about a mentor. And I'm glad to say also, the same guy who mentored Mr. Magnet here is the same guy who mentored me. You might not know him, he's not in the limelight that very much. But let me tell you a history. Let me tell you a history. Me, from where I come from machine. Okay? For me to say I have a towel to bath, I have lingering, is this guy who took me from there, my mentor. It was not a relationship that was based about money, because I didn't have anything. He didn't want my money for mentorship because I didn't have that money. But he took and he held me hands. All these things that you see us teaching people, me being able to stand here in front of people, address crowds like this, I was taught by him. All this speaking, even to speak fluently, I was taught by him. My first flight to say I'm going on a flight, it was paid by him. This is my, and I know where I came and what he has done for me. That's why we have maintained those same mentors for years. We are not there, we are not looking for the ones who are on the limelight. No, we are looking for the ones who took us where we didn't know anything. If Mr. Magnet took you while you didn't even know what is MT5, he taught you how to download MT5, and you hear people commenting say, I'm just where no, this is really basic, man. But it's really basic, it's what you need also. If it was not because of him, you would know it. So let's keep at it. Let's respect our mentor and let's be faithful to our mentors. I have one mentor and I'm very proud today he's here. Mentor, I honor you. Thank you so much.
Alright guys, in that mentor spirit, I'll let you know of one secret. I actually got it from Magnet. I'll say it in his words. A mentor without scars is very dangerous. You didn't get that one. A mentor without scars is very dangerous. You know what that means? If your mentor, hey, have you ever had a downside to this Forex thing? I've seen your blues. Let's see your red. If you don't see that side of him, yo, it's still coming. He's not yet a mentor. Because you see how this guy's shining, you see Anaju dropping hundreds and what? It wasn't always like this. This guy's not all what you. Who blow like you deposit, you blow, you deposit, you blow. If you haven't gotten to the point of fungo to arroyo with trust me, no, what's that? There is stages to this Forex thing. There's a stage where when you break up with your girlfriend, you think she has missed out on a millionaire. And then when she goes and you start pushing and making a little bit of money, then you start to lose. You start to think, good day. There is levels to these things. When you get that phase, man, now you can call yourself a mentor, what, because you have been through it all in the space. That's what it takes. Because I'm watching, blue screen. Mentor, I'm going there. Mentor, I'm going there. Show me your downsides in this journey. Show me what you have been through to get there. Because how do you teach me how to get out of the red if you don't relate? Maybe you are just that good. Maybe you started out in the blue. But I am in the red. How do you get me out of there when you have never been there? You get the logic, eh? Alright, I will leave you with that one. Is the PowerPoint ready? Is it ready, Annie? Yeah. Alright guys, can you switch off the lights? Yeah, that's a good one. Give it up for my brother Carl.
Thanks. And it's a coincidence, but the same picture that we have on the PowerPoint, the same picture I later painted. Also is there. thank you so much, my brother. And guys, in life, always learn to see, even if you don't have capital, in a position where you strategically position yourself, per point they will blessing no one. You understand? You understand? So this is a lesson you have to do. So anyway, it didn't mean us, I don't have chats. Now go up to fix a real problem for those running go straight, but also as a go number tangible results. And they keep strategy open. Could this strategy Shanda? I want something better. But I want to tell you, the auto in you know Shanda, it's your fault. Problem in power. So can we move? So this is a graph of how every trader starts. When they got into this trading, how many beginners like? Oh, but what in a week I'm going to be a millionaire. What's your motivation? Oh, the moon west, you tell the whole family. Now I've unlocked the secret. But afterwards, soon afterwards, my show, my Mario. You know, I don't know if the algorithm, I know there'll be a new trader or what. I don't know. But that's what happens. And you know, boy, I say, no, but no, that's what I'm going to show my chats. It's like many people who spend so much time 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, even up to 10 years. Why? Because Maruchaga problem for simple. You should learn to figure out yourself, to be honest with yourself. Where is my problem exactly? What am I doing wrong when I approach my forex trading? So now when you're now down there, look for those who are not education, look for Mr. Magnet. Mr. Magnet, Mr. Magnet, those who do break even. What's the break even? Now our profitable. So now, next slide. Munchona cow effects today, Soga. I saw by accident. Trust me. This is something you don't see 2 years back. I knew where I wanted to go. Even right now, I know where I want to go in the next 5 years. And I strategically planned for me to achieve this. Let me be realistic with myself. When you are you're trading from a point of a habit. But you need $10 without going to share $10 my account. I want my way show me. Saka I will marry. Cheat I plan. How can I genuinely escape Pantiribana? I want you to get a point where you backtest your strategy. You find out the strategy in and out. Win the time that I saw. How often do I lose? How often do I win? If I'm to deposit $100, no she discover $10 and she blow iron. Will I be profitable in the end? That's what I want you guys. That's what we want to address today. And then I'll tell you my story. It's a 20-second story, but trust me, you learn a lot from it. Yeah. I wasn't born strategy. I'll be lying to you that yeah. But I'll tell you, as a man, I knew as a man I need to make my own way. I knew as a man I need to plan my life. You know, so I was born in a decent family. That option maybe the show but in I had a bigger plan in my head. So many of you will blame your background, which I'm not at this point because I'm a disadvantage. But I would really advantage because you have nothing to lose. In meaning that I this risky party forex. That took past zero. You past zero. Or I'm sure this risky party forex. When you have a plan, and usually I'll tell you another thing. The fact that you're trying to learn forex, it means when you have a vision, there's somewhere you want to see your life. This is going on. So don't be looking for validation from other people. Is my friend going to approve this? Is my mom going to approve this? Because that vision is in your head. God gave you that vision for a reason, and not the next person. So if you're in a position that you're still seeking validation from other people, that will this work out, will this work out, I will be very honest with you. Sometimes someone will tell you don't do forex because they love you, because they've seen it as real other people's lives. But tell yourself, I'm different, I will do it differently than they did. That's what I want you guys to be telling yourselves today. When we leave this room, we should have addressed every single issue that's going on in our trading. Right? So I started trading. I built CoinFX from the bottom. I had nothing. Like if you guys have been following me from day one on YouTube, I was at zero. But even that field, it was there. But I knew that I had a big plan. I knew that when I'm now driving my Mercedes, I'll look back and I started there, and people will also see that. I'll be proud of myself. So if you make excuses right now, which is just because of where I am, I can't do this, I'll start vlogging, I'll start pushing this when I'm at this point. You'll be in the same place forever. And you realize that that's where most of you guys are right now. Muripa same place, because I'm where the real issue is, you don't want to address the part. And you realize with the pressure is you hear with the pressure makes damage. Same pressure, same pressure you want to write something, you want to tweet all that thing. It's same pressure I want to you. So that you will get a point where you have pressure in the baking you. You have pressure, I would say, okay, fine. I'm 21, I don't have this, but at 25 I want this. How can I get to that point from where I am right now? No pressure in the Then pressure I want to plan, then you want a nice house to plan. I'm not gonna plan. I'll school the strategy. Strategy I should go to engage. We'll see. We'll see. And trust me, another thing with mentorship, I know many people are bashing my trade. If you're profitable, nego sell mentorship. Do you know what right now? I'm not gonna be up. Don't buy a whole strategy banner. But just because I gave it to you for free, I'll fucking appreciate it. Oh, I feel appreciated. Magnet ook charge $300. Open strategy yake. Because why you invested your money in that thing, you see it as something precious. You understand? So I'm not saying anyone but the mentorship, but I'm saying invest in your craft. Iwe usa what you can fund woman make a sense or investor or in better connection into trade. What out trade the road of the trade nature to the end. What are you straight with that's something that you want to resolve. So invest in yourself as a trader. Portugal. It's not anything you can always do. So that's what I'm going to tell you guys. They need you to down the Itanga from zero. And now it's now a big one. I'm going to this whole big brand. And I don't take on zero. It's not good. But trust me, 90% of the times, if you have a plan and a vision, you will catch it. A plan B. That's one thing I'll tell you. As a beginner, the first thing that you want to do is obviously it's really exciting. It's beginners like to marry. It's exciting to tell people. They know they can also. Look how we are my doubters, people who don't believe in you. That these things not working. Where are the results? Where are the results? You know, I used to be in school with the guy IT Ashkab my traders guy. IT, I'm making more money than you, and I have more money on me than you for just existing, but you're a trader. How does that feel? Dreaming up when you want to shut up because of someone's mindset. And trust me, I'm trying to do the challenge. I'm going to do a vision, and they'll try to shut it off. You know, what I'm going to do is can I go to plan chumbi? You know, Tanga will pass. You know, that's what you are as a trader. Invest in yourself. She got point. You don't push one this. Tapa stage to about waking shadows. Because not everyone is happy for you. Some people will tell you something that will actually ruin your mindset. Psychology are going to end. One trade up, but in the up $300. We have not got to shine this. So I want you to be in a position where you are working in the shadows. It's a big project you have to create within yourself, because that's the beauty about trading. It's different from other things you would see. If you maybe wake up on a certain build in trading, you can make millions and people still think you're broke. Deeper, that's the advantage that we have as traders.
Deeper.
So afterwards, I want you passionate. If you are very passionate about it, feel you find a drive you see. If you know it cannot envision you drive you know naturally. Automobile put you to motivate you consider so that should come from within. Because most probably no one from they will try guys. We are all in agreement on right? And then when we now get home, first day you're looking at the charts, you're trying to figure out what the problem is. Then afterwards, you're now back to order. That's what 90% people do. So I remember in trading, how many people make it in trading? What percentage? 1%. because there's a difference between making it and actually being consistently profitable. I was hearing about Mr. Roland. He's someone who who taught Anna Magnet. And now you can still see that he's still around in the game. He's still relevant over that time. That's not something Shinogetka overnight. You understand? So trading is one of the it's one of the hardest ways to make money, but it's also one of the easiest ways to make money. You just have to pick your side. What side are you on? You're just blaming the charts. You'll be there forever. 5 years will go in no time. You can't be on that hard side. You're going to lose. Right now, when we are talking right now, I would want you to have a mindset. You want to buy a Mercedes in the next 1 month. You want to buy this in the next 1 month. Chimbo Funga, my life would depend on trading. In 10 years, who do I want to be? How much do I want to be worth in 10 years? If you're thinking short term, you realize we want to takazotwita imwe seminar in 10 years totoshaya kuti mapano toisani because tese tichidizira kuenda mapano. You understand? Totoita a whole movement yeforex forex trading is actually something that's being taught in school. That's the point that we want to take this thing. So kana iwe une a short term mindset yekuti we want to make money today, we want to do this today or in the next month, you're not going anywhere. And that's the honest truth that most people won't tell you. Even like when you're vetting your mentors, usa impress with a lifestyle. Okay, fine. How often do you lose? How often do you win? Own a lifestyle that you're easy. Verify my trades that you're easy. We don't know what in by YouTube guarantee winning trade. You understand? There's a day I was with my brother Titan here. We made a video to trade. Yeah, you saw it. How much did you use again? Yeah. When we together. Yeah. He had made profits, but on that video, Takatrama knows and decided to post that video anyway. Why? Because we said this thing will tell someone out there, I don't think they have to win every day to be profitable. So so that thing should show you you don't need to be winning every time to be rich. You understand? For you to be making 4 figures a month, 5 figures a month, it's very possible. You know there's someone making $1 million from trading. From one trade, someone out there is making $1 million. But you're smooth. You're thinking, I need to be making after 30 cents profit, I'm closing. Auto panic. Auto post a screenshot. You understand? So let's think long term. Let's put ourselves, okay, fine, in 10 years, will I be proud of my craft? In 10 years, but if you are building something that's sustainable, it takes consistency and discipline. It's not something that will come to you overnight. It's something that will take time. It will take years. But you have to be patient. So you cannot say patient, maybe. And I'm very good if you want to be a trader, you have to leave your job or you have to leave school. That's a lie. I was in school, but I was still trading. I wasn't profitable yet, but I was a pastor and I was still trading. So don't ever be lied to that you need to be dropping out of school or leaving your job for you to be profitable. So, there's a version of you that's broke. In 5 years' time, there's a version of you that's broke, and there's a version of you that's ultra rich. You're the one who controls which one you want to be. Yes. Today, you want to make a decision. In 5 years' time, I want to be this person. You understand? Ultra rich, plan. Look at all the millionaires, all the billionaires. Father Abraham, he didn't go to where he is by accident. Because by accident. Mr. Magnet, they said everyone here, they didn't get to there by accident. If it was by accident, maybe it's all pre-planned. Now who knows something to get to by accident? If it happens by accident, straight and fast, is it? Oh. Exactly. So where we're right now, you need to be in a position where you know how to manage time, how to be productive, how to be disciplined, how to be confident, how to have that ambition. These are the stages of now right now to prepare yourself for the future. Can I motivation, where maybe once in 10 days, once a week. Trust me, dream your goal of once a week. You understand? But can I only consistent with it every day? You always promise that I want to be this person, where you want to go. If you promise yourself that I want to be this person, and you do it, amen. Amen, Mr. Magnet. Maybe after 3 years, you want something similar. Then we see who committed to being disciplined and is still broke. If you are still broke after committing, then it's a case study. We will now dive into what actually happened there. But I'll promise you, if you do everything with a plan, with discipline and consistency, you will never go wrong. Most of the people that turn out very successful are not with a plan. In Chindona, I didn't grow up very confident. It was something I used to run away from. Hey, will I be able to address a big crowd? But I'm doing it because now I know I want to be this person. So at one point in time, I have to be able to speak in front of these people, and I'll do it. And right now, I'm actually doing it in front of you guys. And as I grew up, I didn't have all the answers. You know, there's certain things you ask yourself. Would trading actually work out for me? It's a question that comes to most. I know most of you guys have that question almost every day. Like, would this thing actually ever work out for me? Or maybe it's for other people. My questions there and my answer. But anyway, if you have the faith, no sugar chance, as happy. So even confident people are confidence and people, everyone who's at the top, they also have some inner feelings on what to fight. Fear, it's everywhere. So you're not the only one. But the only difference between you and those people is that they face their emotions and they fight them. And at the end, they actually win. So I'm encouraging you right now. If you have something that you're passionate about, even out of trading, do it right now. It's not coming to you. You are the one who defines the version of you that you want to be tomorrow. So today, if you're playing around, tomorrow you will still find yourself in a circus. But today, if you're working hard, you find yourself in greener pastures. So today, when I came here, I wasn't here to teach you guys. I wasn't here to teach you guys the charts, to tell you guys, so here's how I trade, this is how I win. But I'm here to fix the current version of you that's losing. Yes. That version is an alternate version, not a winner. You know, it's any money, but you are broke because you have one reality, and you have the ability to change that. So before money changes you, that's another point that you're going to talk about. Before money changes you, in your mind you should be rich. Maria, we go with you mindset you fix some $5 problem. Oh yes. I want you to challenge yourself. Chimbo, this is a position where you need to fix $1,000 problems. You see that $1,000 solution will start to come your way. Yes. You understand? Yes. So even if you're not strategically positioning yourself at a point where you need to be fixing those $1,000 problems, you will still see even the ideas you have when you're sleeping, the business ideas you have. They are $2 problems. They are $2 ideas. They won't make you money. But change your mindset first. See yourself as a millionaire. Okay, if I want to pay my properties in Dubai, 200K, what am I going to be doing on a daily basis? What do I need to do? You see that even ideas start to come. Okay, I need to take this path and even the person you listen to. If you're listening to someone who's broke, you also end up broke. True. If you're listening to someone who has money, you also end up with money. You understand? Yes. Some of you guys right now, even the music you listen to, that's what you become. True. That's what you become. There are no two ways about it. But you know, if you tolerate everything in life, there's standards for yourself. There are certain problems, there are certain stresses that you should never have. You can't be stressing over $10. Tell yourself, I'm a standard above that. I can't stress over $10. And you will see that you will never stress about it. I'd rather have $1 million problem chasing me behind my back than $100 problem chasing me every day at night. No, I refuse to do that. So I want you guys today to go back home. Okay, fine. Who do I want to be in the next 5 years? And what steps do I need to take to actually get there? And trust me, 5 years time, yes. And that's what I want. So I know everyone came here for chat, but I didn't know where I was. But that's what we came here for.
You must open a church, you speak the truth. Oh, yeah.
So you realize that if you want to be profitable in trading, fix yourself first. Before you blame your strategy, before you blame your mentor, I want you to go back and actually fix yourself. I want you to be real with yourself. I want you to be honest with yourself. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to fix? And realize with 90% of the time, the problem is with you. In the end, that if I hadn't made that decision, right now, I may be, right now, in the natural pitch on Forex, it means you are stage one of fixing what's next. So I want you guys right now to actually now put it on this way. Forex is possible, Forex is real. Inini, I'm a living example in life. I don't rama, I should end up just a choice of going but I'm living that dream right now.
Yes.
So it's possible in Forex. Whatever you do today will affect where you are and what you will be tomorrow. Thank you.
Powerful stuff.
Alright guys, that was powerful. I'll let you in on one other nugget. I know I was just giving you nuggets. There's this thing called backtesting. How many have tried to backtest their strategy? How many have tried backtesting their strategy? Yeah, but you know where we kind of fail for backtesting there. You know, every strategy works, don't you want? So if you backtest it, it's going to work. That's guaranteed. But you're not getting tested your emotions, your whatever, those real-time issues. So on top of backtesting, add forward testing. Forward testing is like I'm trying my strategy in real time. You get it? And on that note, guys, WorldTrade guys, we need an improvement on the demo accounts. Please, we need to set an amount that we want on that account. Why? Because all these guys, they have $200 accounts. Some have 10, some have 1, some have, they need to set the amount in their account. Because you can backtest your account on a $200 account, but you usually deposit 10.
As can we at least have an average?
No, it means like I need to set the amount that I want.
On your own?
On my own, yeah.
With a minimum of how much?
$1. That is where we are paying the most. You know what's affecting the most? Okay, you gotta listen to this one. But not the buys got the most, and your strategy only big test. I would like Anna school. I was school for every time. Mention groups is my phone. You can be a trader or phone addict. Whenever addiction in my phone, all of you are addicted to your phone. But now when you're trading in real time and the market is moving in real time and you're opening your phone all the time, that's where some of us are failing because our emotions are not getting a test. Only the strategy is getting a test. And you know what? Trading is more on psychology, less on strategy. Was that like a good one? Yeah, you very more. Okay, guys. We can't talk about Forex and it's all men. We gotta have ladies.
Are you learning, guys? Yes. Are you learning, guys? Yes. WorldTrade. WorldTrade. I'm trying to copy you, right? WorldTrade. Yeah, the reason why we are talking about WorldTrade, I know most of the people, they think WorldTrade, we only trade synthetics, right? Yeah, we also trade currencies when it comes to WorldTrade. So you're going to trade 2-in-1, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I know a lot of guys want to say what is the leverage, right? It's 1S to 1,000. And most of you guys, you don't even know the advantages of having an unlimited leverage and 1S to 500 leverage, right? Yes. So in WorldTrade, these guys, they can allow you to create an current account, right? In the same broker, right?
So before I give this mic to Krista Kesh, I hope you guys, you are learning, right? I told you that don't be an opulent forex trader, right? Yes, to impress in what? In riches, right? But really broke, right? And also what I've learned right now is you manage well to make it, right? And there's one thing that I've learned for what Carl was saying, and I've jotted it down. In forex trading, any lesson you refuse to learn, it repeats itself. In fact, any principle that you break, it always break what? Break you. Is it okay? And also, I learned so far, you don't grow big to manage what? Well. You need to manage well to grow what? Already you have started managing what? Well. Because what we are about just to learn, right? Yes, I can see everyone is talking about psychology, right? Guys, I promise you, Sanda Babana, I'm going to teach you one strategy. And I can see Panama students, my students are on yet, so both I'm going to ask you questions. Yeah. And Panama students, I'm going to ask you questions. The reason why I'm doing so is for you guys to see in Magnet Forex Academy, we don't do what jokes, right? I heard a lot of guys saying that you need to have a mentor. Me, besides having a Forex mentor, I also have someone in my life who's a mentor, and she's my sister. Joe.
Yes, sir.
Joe.
Yes, Papa.
I want to see someone who don't know about. How many people saw me driving an old shape Honda Fit? Can you raise your hands?
So you.
Vakandoranje driver an old shape. I think that driver for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And how many people saw me making from 5,000 to 50,000? Vakandona. I think it was last year, but one when I traded 5,000 to 50,000. Vakandona Mangan. But I did not change any car. Do you still remember? The driver my old ship. The reason why is because of my big sister. You are
married.
Yeah, but as you can see, from 2017 up to now, and this one were 2 cents. You can see. And this one were 2 cents. And I cannot say a lot. Even this phone is not for 2 cents.
You are magnet.
Yeah, I'm magnet.
Yes.
The poverty killer. Don't forget the poverty killer, right? So I'm giving this mic to Krista Kesh. Please take note. And also, don't go back home. I'm going to give you one strategy that works. And mind you, the reason why I told you the reason why we have this broker well trade is because I'm not better even from a verification, right? Yes, it's easy. Even when I have any challenge, you can contact me. Say Magnet. You can send me an ID. Say Magnet. This broker risk of verify account young why or double someone. You get sense. Even anything, any challenge that you have with well trader bro, you can contact me. I hope everyone knows where my office is, right? Most of the people, right? Yes. So let's give this mic to Krista Kesh.
Guys, I just want to give a round of applause to the team. Look at how they are. Yeah? You can see Kuti Muno Maru, Nema traders, right? It's evident, but it's the respect that they have shown to you guys to actually wake up, dress your best, and show up and talk money. You can't talk money, you don't get, right? And also not guess, I see Moshe. So clap your hands for yourself.
Guys, don't know my life. Didn't take a look into my life. Can you see?
Yes. Can I not guess that Moshe Yahoo to say what I call Berira Mamita and guess? Oh, Berira, if I Abraham, maoko question, I want to say this thing. Magnet, I told you you are too big for this venue. Yes. And I'm sorry. Look at us now, Taka. Next time, Chukuda Kuesha ICC. Okay, let's get into it because I don't think it's a time. Firstly, allow me to apologize for being late. So I missed some of the presentations I tried with the guys, but by judging by the energy here, I can tell you guys learned. If it wasn't insightful. So for that reason, clap hands for yourself for making it here. Secondly, you have Magnet Ashitauro, some of the structure in his life. Sister Nova Nototi, hey, oh, you need a structured woman in your life. Yes. Right. Amuna Pachura Munu. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk about the business side of forex trading. By education, I never say by qualification because I don't think education qualifies you. But let me say by education, I'm an accountant. I went to school to study numbers. So this section, yakafana kuchechi panonzi treasurer wemari ngasimuke. So tukutaura zvikwama because we cannot talk about trading and still not talk about money. But we cannot just talk about the money that doesn't end in your pocket. Screenshot here, blue here, $600. There's always a distance between withdrawal and profit. Ameno kapatani kako kutika unogona kuita ma 2000 ma 500 but katarisa withdrawal history yako. It's a long story. Right. The bad news to the beginners, I'm sure you heard Titan explain what forex trading is, what it is about. So you heard is the buying and selling of financial instruments, and the guys explained some of that for you to know what instrument to buy and what instrument to sell, you need to develop a trading strategy. So there are many out there, it all boils down to what works for you as a trader. So I'm not going to tell you which strategy is going to work because all strategies don't work the same for others. But I'm going to talk about the bad news. Most traders don't make it. Statistics show that roughly between 1% to 10% make it. So but we want to change that narrative because it was like 1%, now 2%, now 5%, now 10%. So who wants to be part of the 10%? Who wants to be part of the 10%? The beauty of having the broker here is that they also have a button called withdrawal, which they worked so hard to make faster, better, stronger because so most traders don't make it. Only about 10% become consistently profitable. Kana chiti consistently profitable, trukuti aufanwe kuvunduka iko cash alert mfoni mako $10, $20, $100 kunzwa kuda kuimbira $10. Mwari makanaka pa $10 mwari kakatarisa kuside pamwe pacho, right? Majority quit within 3 to 6 months. Mweya wekukuita. It's because trading is unlike any of the other things that we've ever done. Kuchikoro tinonodzidziswa 2 + 2 3 + 3 wapedza wozonotsvaga basa. That's the path that our education system has created for us. This thing of internet connection and downloading money on your phone, psychologically we are resisting it because we believe it's impossible. So within 3 to 6 months, if I don't see the money, I'm going to disappear. But I'm just gonna put a Magnet on the spot right now. When did you make your first withdrawal after you started trading?
To be honest enough, do you still remember that broker code FBS? Is FBC or FBS? FBS. Yeah, long back they were giving people $50 bonus, right? I still remember all of my family, I used their IDs to trade. And some of the profits, because of IP address, we are rigging. Then when you withdraw. I still remember there was a house girl, a maid, Kumbakwed Aidzi Mode. He gave me a $50 ndakashandisa ID yake and I withdraw $80. That time I think it was in 2018 and those days ndaifarira kutamba snooker yaiva 25 cents. So guess ndine $80 ndendiri murume akaita sei. And that day ndakatobvenda kunobheja. Ndaenda kunobheja ndichitamba snooker. Ndozvati kana wakafara so ungochikobaya baya mabhoti ndichirova but it's because of excitement and so it was 2018. I first made my withdrawal through a bonus from that broker FBS and it was $80.
How long has it?
I started knowing forex trading 2016.
So 2 years, guys.
I started knowing forex trading what? 2016.
So it took mental venyu wakuunganidza inhasi 2 years. Iwo uda kumuka mumagubhezi wakatenga Lamborghini neFerrari. Father Abraham, how long did it take you to make your first 1K?
All right. Unlike any other journey, remember people differ. In any what we call it. No, don't worry, it's nothing nice. I had beginner's luck. So I remember lying to someone that I'm a trainer just for them to teach me for free. Yeah? That was smart. Because if I had said they would teach me, I was going to charge me. So I said, okay, let me fund and we trade together. I put 150 in the account. Coincidentally, I was able to make 3.5. Withdraw the money, bought a car. Understand this? Coincidentally. Why I say coincidentally? There is a day I had my car parked in Mumbai and at my garage. I had no money for fuel. My account was not funded. I had no data. All I had was just a car. Then I figured, no, you know what? I need to learn this thing and understand it. So it was from that day that I learned, you know what? We need to make money from this thing. Not 1,000 per day, no. 50 per day will keep poverty away. And eventually, I'll get to 1,000.
So you get it, guys. Why most traders fail? Over-risking and blowing accounts, no trading planning, all these points that are listed here. But there is impatience written somewhere in my notes, unrealistic expectations and impatience. The reason why I put these people on the spot, it's because they are your mentors. You've gathered here because of them, and they are telling you this journey is not for the weak-hearted, Baba. It's not miracle money. It's not I receive in Jesus' name. It doesn't happen overnight. So when you live here, as you put work into what you are doing, you have realistic expectations, not unrealistic. Yes, we are driving nice cars, we stay in good places, we eat what we want when we want, but there was a time that you have the MT5, but you don't have money to put there. Yes. We have blown to the point that when you go to your mother or anyone and say, pay your money, and they say, Atichakupi, because now we need to check you into therapy. This is addiction, right? This is addiction. But this is not just a forex trading thing that happens. Talk to Mr. Mtaris, talk to Strive Masiwa, talk to Bill Gates, talk to Elon Musk. They will tell you we didn't have overnight successes. I am emphasizing on the need for you guys to be patient with your trading journey. You can follow Magnet. Sutu yake akapeka here, it can inspire you, but be able to measure your day one with your day one, not your day one with his day 1,000. Because he has bled, he has put in the work, he has cried so many times, he had gone to a point where like, I think this thing doesn't work for me, and then he came again and put the work. There was a time I told myself I will never trade again. I uninstalled my applications, I removed everything because I was blowing. And in this blowing business, I was like, I could have done this with this money. Because there's always something outside of your trading applications that your money can do. You can say, I could have bought myself a nice pair of earrings, I would be glowing right now. But look at it, I took the $5 and I put it. It's even worse for parents. You have responsibilities. Now you feel like you're failing your kids and your family because you keep depositing money that is disappearing. So, before we make you promises that we'll trade and trade huge, we are emphasizing the fact that before it becomes honey, kunorumwa nenyuchi. Right? Well trade! As it's chatanga tamborumwa nechi? Right. How can you become part of the 10% yatataura yai? Cow talked something very important. You do not grow to become a millionaire. You become a millionaire now. Put yourself in a mindset. Magnet is the saying that he always says that I like. He says trading is one place where results are saved instantly. It's like an HIV test. Results are valid. But what that does to you mentally is that it then challenges you. What type of person am I? Why am I constantly making bad decisions? Why am I losing money? Why am I like this? Right? And worst part in the phone yako ne laptop yako is like msiko madomas you open your WhatsApp, Angelo is bought Barabbas. Everyone is pointing flashy things, and you feel pressured and cornered to want to get there. The pressure is not what's going to get you there. It's your mindset, the millionaire mindset that you are going to develop and tell yourself, but even I'm part of the 10%. 3%. I am still part of the 3%. Can I cast on 0.001? Because my money is going to come from forex trade. Right? That I mean I didn't have an option. I do have other businesses that I run. Those who watched the Forex Chat interview, they had. But I told myself that my money in Forex is still there. So can now sit in a room to quit? You have no wasar waneshi. If you are already on the floor, where else can you go? Up to pay energy, guys. So can you give me back the previous slide? There's just a point. So build a plan and stick to it, my strategies and whatever. Risk is small until consistent. I always talk to this now magnet in the office. Part of knowing whether you're going to make it in the forex trading industry is not trying to be magnet. Magnet can deposit $500 in his account, blow it at 10 a.m. in the morning, fund again at 2 p.m., blow it again, and then fund 1.5, blow it, and still fund 2K in the morning because he can cheat. Iwo no gadzana pasi pembedha wamai vako ndopaunorara vanochiti vakakutuma kunotenga chingwa wovashafira dhora unofanda maakaunti mako, and then iwo watrader waisa that dollar, you are seeking kuti uite level ramagnet. As we start, we are going to be confident making mari echingwa, then we will buy airtime, then we will upgrade lifestyle, then we will get to a point where I can say my stop loss is 500. But it's not going to happen overnight. Yes, if you can fund $500 right now, it's also okay. But it's better to risk small until you become consistent. Because right at the end of the day. Maintain discipline and routine. This is one of the major things I teach my students. Journal every trade and review weekly. Kubasa kune mas payslip. Unodorerwa kunzi tax yaenda kwakati. Funeral policy yatora mari yakati. Kasarari kako kanzunguka susara kari kamari kakati. Iwo unongovhura MT5 kunge ndeyambuya vako, woisa mari, woisa trade, wodyi, wovhara, wovhura, woisa imwe mari. Sit down and see, where am I putting the money? Where is it going? How can I get better? A business that does not have a report is a criminal fraud because it's not going to make you any progress. So journal, write things down. Find where am I getting it wrong? Where am I getting it right? I had a pair and I found a good trade. I loved that pair because it just suited my trading style. But one day I was looking at my journal notes. I was like, each and every time I've traded that pair, I've lost money. I just like it, but I lose them. Then there's this pair that I don't like, but I seem to analyze it better and make money there. So now I know if I'm looking for money, I go there. But if it's a hobby or I'm passing time, I just go to my favorite asset, donate a few money back to World Trade, knowing fully well that I'm not good in that. So at the end of the day, journal every trade and review weekly. So invest in proper education and mentorship. Yes, we love Cow for a free YouTube channel where he teaches us, but Cow's YouTube channels and videos, they are inspired by what he thinks that day is going to be relevant to traders. which might not be you because I seems to grow a cow. Oh no, cow. So cow is going to push his channel, teach you, but investing in a personal mentor. Let's say I go to Magnet. Magnet is gonna see to Msoro Krista wakaoma tikamuti itaso so but because I am under his mentorship, he's going to try very hard to find ways that work personally for me, not Cow's YouTube channel. I didn't say go ahead and subscribe, don't quote me wrong, but I'm saying from a YouTube channel you get general view of the market, but from mentorship you get Baba, here are your weaknesses. So because you have been doing this, now I am saying don't fund 100, fund 10. Let's see how you get from there. Now this is really personal for you. So in as much as they might tell you that mentors are taking your money, you do need a mentor. Even the best of the best in the industry, you heard Roland saying he had a mentor. You won't work along way number. Your ancestors are not fighting hard for you, and you think you can do it on your own. My guy. The power of a withdrawal plan. It is important to grow your equity, but it is also important to make sure some of the money ends in your pocket. Otherwise, tinosangana neom street. Toba takutarisa bhutsi yako yakamheya side. Toba tati 2k yamakaita profit yamakaisa makatadza kungonotengawo pebhutsi ye$10 kumarana here. This thing, when not mastered, is what has turned most forex traders into scammers, because they didn't have a withdrawal plan. So they were growing the money. It's nice. You want to grow money like trees. So it's now 1 meters. I want it to grow to 15 meters. Very, very nice. I am all for keeping money and setting aside money for reason. But if you check the rich people in the world, they don't take 100k and put it in a wallet and keep it there. Vanoita abuse of money. Money has to be leveraged so that it does more for you. Magnet is always saying, have a project on the side. You're all co-finance. Hanzi and idle place is the devil's workshop. Yako Mario Yakagaram account is not very much is the devil's workshop. Because what will happen is please show, don't translate that for you. Don't translate that for you. So there has to be a plan to make sure some of the money reaches your pocket. I'm gonna give you an insight that I give people who come to learn under my account team. I use what I call the 7-2-1 rule. When I make a trade, 70% of the profit comes out, 20% goes to the bank office, 10% joins the original equity. So that way, my money is growing in the trading account. I have a backup plan that should I blow that money I can get. And this 70% is taking care of this glow. Taking care of this glow. We all have needs in life, needs that need money. There is a dollar need, there is a $5,000 need. You all can choose to limit yourself to a dollar need. $1 bills. I was in church last week Sunday after a very long time of not going to church. And our prophet says, God gives you the money that aligns with the vision that you have. Oh, yeah. I have a vision of doing the biggest hospital in Africa, so that instead of going to Singapore, we all come here to Africa. That dream needs $6.6 trillion. So when I'm thinking about problems that I have at the back of my mind, I'm thinking $6.6 trillion. That is the liquidity of the entire forex market. So when you say Dora Rukuneta, I'm looking at you and I'm like, my guy, 6.6 trillion, not at all. So do not limit yourself, but do not also put yourself under pressure. So a withdrawal plan allows you to reduce over trading, prevent emotional decisions. We have chains of screenshots where we've made this mistake of emotional decisions. Because now I have had 2,000, I feel powerful. From $10 to 2K, those YouTube things, we have them. From $2 to 1 million. But then what happened to the 1 million when you finally got there, my guy? Father Abraham is always saying, it's a long story. Don't create money long stories. Yeah? Don't create money long stories. Develop a withdrawal plan. Follow it through, right? Yes. Well tread! Well tread! Well tread! Can you guys allow me to do this impulsive thing? Can I just have all the ladies in the building rise up? Hazina Father Ibrahim kana mpeso wako asingakupe marichi. But inini tukuti piwa 1k une 5k yako right? Show up iwewe pachingota kaintonga ngononoka kuswipe akati akonobota. I've got this shit. Excuse the language, right? I am all for men being providers because that is their God-given role. Yeah? It is okay for your boyfriend to give you money for yesterday when you already have it in your pocket. It's even sweeter that way. So, any of the ladies here or anyone who's gonna see me online and take this video wherever, we are for free mentorship. Before I sit down, I just want to appreciate my friends for this awesome event, for what you have done to us. I always say to this, the trading community have got the most, not just handsome guys, but there are men who respect women. You know which network varume vasiri mutrading community vange vane hasha, ipoverty, kushaya mari. Money makes a guy sweet, guys. Money makes a guy sweet. The guys in the trading community are very sweet. They are very nice. Whenever I go to Magnus' office, I meet Kuzi. It's positive, nice energy. They are okay in their place. So I just want to appreciate them for putting up this venue, for inviting me and putting me here, for allowing me to talk to this community. And I hope you guys make it and become millionaires. And I hope you guys remember this day as the milestone that changed your life.
Yes, sir. Give it up for Krista, guys. I have something special. That's not okay, what's gonna happen next time? This is an appreciation of the guys who have worked with Magnet Forex Academy and that are excelling well in the institute. And now they're getting recognition for the hard work. Yeah. Right, so I'm gonna ask the gentleman to stand up, and I'm gonna call out the names of the people who are getting the award. Should I say in the amounts that they are receiving? It's okay. It's important. It's very, very important, my leader. Okay, so this is going to be, you know the good thing with vouchers? I don't know how I missed this thing. Do you know what it is called the thumbs up movement? Everybody, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Everyone, let's go. Can you capture that one? You know the Polacho Baba. Did you catch that one? Yeah, okay, amazing. The first person who's going to get a prize is Michelle Joanni. They get a $50 funded account. Okay, the second guy is Courage Kubuyo. They get a $50 funded account as well.
I try courage noise msarwati.
Sorry guys, you know this guy is courage, right? Most of the people they see me in deny, so I want to go to my awards varikuwana sei vanhu vanofamba navo. I think kuti zvimire mukungoona ndo vari kumhanya mhanya. So he's a top partner of Magnet Forex Academy. So he's winning this award in Magnet Forex Academy because he's a top partner in Magnet Forex Academy.
Now, then we go to. Did you get to them? Is it good? Okay. Kudakwashe maoni. Guys, that what doing? I don't know. Well done. Well done.
She's a consistent female student. Yeah.
Now I get it. MC Babaru guys. Okay. And then next we have Lloyd Chipuni. They get the award. Then I gotta finish that one. They get the award for the most consistent male student. Okay, next is Roland Toyota, the brand ambassador. That's the top brand ambassador of Magnet. He gets $150 funded account. Alright, chimanya chakadaro. Okay. Can you hear me from the back? Yes. Hugo, can you hear me? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. The last one we have is knowledge. Knowledge the outstanding employee for the market. That is amazing. Now, guys, all these accounts are going to be voted accounts, so let's give it up to the World Trade family. Alright guys, next up, I'm going to leave it to Mr. Magnet. I'm sure he has something that he wants to talk to you guys.
You know guys, everyone, right? To welcome another man. Oh yes. This man is called Taku Billionaire. These guys, they are pioneers when it comes to what forex trading, right? Yeah, I think I'm sure. You need to send me your setup from my office. Because these guys, they think you don't trade, right? Yes, these are quiet people and these are our pioneers. So, are you hearing me? Oh, no.
Then I come first one. Okay. I think I'm going to give this podium to Mr. Show. The reason why I'm giving Mr. Show already in the article where say I know your ideal should right?
Yes!
And you show what kind of money see evidence right? So Mr. Joe is going to come up to this stage and let's just say, well played! Gucci! Well played! Gucci! Well played! Gucci! The forest prophet! That comment of will I say? Very correct. Anyway, let's do it this way. I remember for a poor man and it's this guy, I always saw him online. Okay. When I said Trinity, there was him and someone else. Who's the guy you were working with? Wims, exactly. So there was him and Wims and Leftway. Yeah. So like I got pressure from 3 people. But the only person I got to tell was Leftway when I bumped into him in Dubai. Okay? But then now this is one of the originals in Trinity. Sorry to interrupt. I know these guys, they might say I'm just calling this guy just to hype up, saying the type of billionaire. I think you can see the way he is working at Pindano.
Yes.
So that guy, when you come to forest, most of you, it's your first time coming to Noah right now. So let's play games for him again. As I am, I look up to certain people, isn't it? Like I said, a few get to know. Falka, right now, if I can give you a list of 10 people and say these 5 changed my life, but they don't know it. These 5 changed it, but I went to them and spoke. You get? So I'm happy to have such a force amongst us. Because I remember if they're going to IG to check, okay, but I know what's the experiment was really running at post. That's where we learned from, but without them knowing. But it's only good that I give you a credit. Thank you so much. So, here is a question that's going to give you money in your World Trade account. The first one is, where is the World Trade headquarters? I'm not the one who's going to pick you because I don't know people here. Can I insist? Please come through. I know the sister won't know you guys. Right, yes. Which guy? This one? Please, boss, try it out. Ukraine, is he right? So how much does he get in his account?
Let's give him a 100.
100. Please make sure you write your WhatsApp and your phone number, right? And please give it to any place. Courage open. Here is the second question. What is the leverage on World Trade for NASDAQ 100? Yes. Please stand up and tell them. Be proud of your answer. Hi, Kaga.
1 is to 10,000.
1 is to 10,000. Is she right? No. This is okay. 1 is to 1,000. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes. That's a $50 question.
Yeah. Right.
You give yourself $50. Right. This question is based on experience. Tell your neighbor, on experience. How long do withdrawals that are less than 3,000 take to be processed at all? Sister, please come through.
But for you to get the prize, you have to come and show me your withdrawal, to show me for sure. The guy in orange, please stand up. Yeah. No. We want the answer that is on the website. You can sit down. Thank you. Which one is it? Behind the door. What about that door? Yeah. What? 30. Make some noise for him. He is winning. How much for him? $50 for you, Chief. How many more? 2 more questions, right? Yeah, 2 more. Right.
Well played.
Give this fight, huh? But then please hand out your answer.
Well played.
All right. Here is another one. Trip of gold trip. Are we together? How many account types do we have? You're gonna tell me the number and name them one after the other. You cannot know that there are 7 and not know the umbrella. Sorry. Right, Apple. Are they one? Synthetics, Pro, Micro. Huh? Premium. What's the 5th? Pro, you are 1 step away. What's the 5th? What? Someone is saying step in this is other shamu. Chief, how many are they? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Cents. Okay. I'm not the marker, but you are not getting that one because micro and cent, it's one thing. So in other words, you lacked confidence there. How many account types are there? Exactly. If you're saying 5, you're counting the devil. But anyway, you know them, is it? How much for him? 100. 100 USD. How much am I left with? Another one. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the last question. This one we are basing on Bangamanga Terira. Who are the World Trade managers who graced your event today? Tell me their names. Right, how you doing? Lindikos, one. Waperapa, one. Okay, who else? Ladies. Yeah. Lindikos. Zanele. Blessing show. What? Yo, she said the black guy. You know what? Because you said the black guy, this is not a giveaway, but I'm just giving you 10 USD for saying something that I'm always saying, the black guy. Now, we need the correct answer. Who are the managers here? Our 3. That's the manager. I'm not 4 years after the show.
We don't have a Zanele, guys.
There's no Zanele.
Starts with the W.
I know this question is very difficult because most of the time people they talk with the Lindy, right? there anyone who spoke only 2 answers correctly? Yeah. Because even me, the black guy, I always forget his name. Tooth. Oh yeah. Just call him Due. Yeah, in Zimbabwe we call him what Due. It's okay, right? So, can you try?
What? Wait.
I think just look for another question. Yes.
We have to change the question. Here is the question. What is the minimum deposit when you want to trade on Wall Street? Seriously? Black tie. Yes. $1. Right, wait, you are not done. I didn't mention that this question is a part B. Part B. So your $1 in the eyes of World Trade at 1 is to 10,000. How much are you trading with? I'm sorry for confusing you, my guy. But anyway, it's okay. We're winning this one because we're trying. So make sure how much? It's 50, right? 50. Okay, so let's give him 50 and the other person 50. Right. So I told him 50. The last $50 is like this. Grand seminar the person who answers this is supposed to have been here for the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. I've given you the answer. Ale blue. This one, yes. Who will? Okay, yes. And the H5. Each of the magnet. Right. Who else can give it a try? Only 2 more people will try. We move on to the next.
Yeah.
Which one?
The ladies, okay, the red t-shirt.
Yes, red t-shirt. Yes. This 14-4. This one. Who else? Zizi. Abba, lady. And H3. You are correct. Please say that. There is a chance of a maximum noise for the winner. How much is she getting? $50 for you. Mr. I want to talk about the anointing. Should we anoint it? Yes! Are you ready for some anointing? Yes! Are you ready? Yes! What's your name? Petronella. Do you want it? Yes! Do you want it? I like it! Petronella, take it. Abraham, you say Joe. Abraham. Joe. Thanks, my guy. So our next segment is answering in questions, but I know panel strategy data, right? Do you want one strategy or answering in questions? All right, it's okay. Let's do this. My students, are you there? Okay, I want to teach you how I trade. I am an intraday trader, right? Yes, I'm going to teach you the strategy. I know most of you were learned pure price action. We have millions of strategies, right? Yes. On this one, I'm just going to do a quick one. Do you know in market, it's always about supply and what? It's always about supply and what? Yes. These are basic, but those basics you can make money, right? Yes. So you can see this line, right?
I just want to tell you this. The line below and this line, we call this line support, right? And this one, we call it what? If the market breaks the resistance, what are the best ways to get into an entry? We wait for a what? Right? Exactly. So let me teach you about BTMM, the advanced one, right? I'm Chawan. Okay. As for me, I'm an intraday trader. What does intraday trading is where you trade the same day and closing the what? Yes. So I'm going to write the diagram. When it comes to BTMM, it's all about what? Diagrams, right? Yes. So in this diagram is going to be like this. Through again. Trader light. Makwana. Makwana. Apana black market. Under black, right? Okay, I'm going to teach you about ID50. ID50 it's whereby I want my students to answer this one, so that you guys, you know that in Magnet Forex Academy we don't play. And our winners, you don't not answer, right? Yes. I think you saw this cameraman and Runturama picture, the one Manama present, right? So this diagram, it's an M, right? Remember, in market, you know the repeater itself, Kakawanda, right? Yes. So could top with this trading can an M or a W, or an M or a W. It's whereby the trend is starting, or is the beginning of a trend, or the closing of a what? Of a trend, right? Yes. So on this top we call it a peak formation. A peak formation. A peak formation. A peak what? A peak formation. And this one we call it level 1. Level 1. And this one we call it ADR. What do I mean about ADR? Average daily what? Range. Yes. So can I talk about, as I told you, today I'm only teaching you about what? ID50. Or I can also teach you another topic. Pananos the ID50. Pananos the ID50. ID50. This way. And the first to pull back from the peak, but Panicha Asira to the MA50. Yes, the first to pull back from the peak to the MA what? To the MA50. So moving average at in BTMM we call them EMAs, right? And this EMAs is a 50 EMA. So W, most of these M's are Buddha in London session or in New York session. If I'm in London session, it was not before 2, and after 2, Teta New York session. So in New York session, we don't create what this M, we call it in BTMM a second what? A second leg, right? So the reason why I'm teaching you ID50 is because without markets, you can get this one. Because I know my M's are not net one. Remember the Marai we usually knew it. There are a lot of M's, Panama one not my extended M, right? Yes. So this M this M, you wait for this retracement. What we call consolidation. And this consolidation, my moving average. Do you know all my moving average? And in Indonesia and this is Tambo, right? What moving average? Yango farmer this consolidation. This consolidation. That's when Patuani ID50 and expect Upombera was already on the peak. I use BTMM to get entries, and I use pure price action to have a direction of a trend. Have you ever noticed in pure price action, not to draw a line, not to blower. You also want to market the way I'm more anticipated. But in BTMM, I wait for this confirmation. I think that's all about 3 confirmation. The first confirmation, I wait to look for an what? For an M. And secondly, I wait for a consolidation. And this first consolidation is what we call level 1. And this level 1 is going to be touched with a 50 EMA. 50 EMA and 50 moving average, right? Both are moving average. Ichikwa Guma, Dr. Pombera, and I put my stop loss here. Remember on the MT5, or at a stop loss, Pantobuda amount, right? In Dr. Pombera, and one advice that I can give you is always put a stop loss outside the structure. That's the only one study that I am teaching. For the people who are more, Magnet Flex Academy, and we learn a lot. But I just want to inspire you guys. You know this guy, my cameraman, I have a student, and the reason why he's a consistent male trader is because I take my profits. When I do and we take my camera to finance this business. And remember, I always encourage you, don't trade if you don't have a project. Just know good, it's going to be difficult for you to make it in this forest journey. And secondly, one encouragement and no good takers, guys, you need to have mentors. I want to be honest with you enough. For I know both of you, glass really I'm not a glass, but for you to believe this one is a glass, what is also one timber, but this one is a glass. You might know this one is a support, right? But if someone has now could even physically this one is a support, you cannot believe it, right? Yes. So Domangma advantage is equivalent, right? So any questions? Because of our time, I'm going to plus Mark Pizza. Any questions? When it comes to this technical analysis, guys, I want to be frank with you enough. So this. Okay, I don't want. When we talk about this technical analysis, is no guarantee repeater. It's self-kakawan, right? So meaning to say, at least to me, let it put it this way. My technical analysis, I can put it at 70%. You guys, meaning to say the 30% it's risk, right? Yeah. So my strategy is I don't appear kakawan. You guys, so you trade according to your plan, right? Any other questions? What did you? Or time frame. Most of me don't have to check a 1 hour time frame. Because remember I said I'm in intraday trading, meaning to say I trade the same day and closing what? The same day. So not have like 1 hour time frame. And my entries I use a 15-minute time frame to get you into entries. Yes. As for me, that trade according to your strategy. Because remember, what about today? SMS strategies appear. Maybe they appear 4 strategies for you, and Bangwana appear. So I would trade according to your strategy, the way the organizers are forex trading now. And also, you don't big to manage well. You manage well to grow it. Yeah. I always say this. You don't grow big to manage what? You manage well to what? Yes. So Pamato, where already we are starting managing, right? Yes. Another question? It's up to you guys to decide could forex trade Murambo cheated or not. Another question? Oh, my strategies. As for me, how many people? As for me, my strategies do not trade them one day. And also, I think I told my students that I'm preparing you for something. Nakutanga kutrade FX 80.
Markets you are you.
Markets. And for me, I like to trade things, move fast. Yeah, it's too volatile. Yeah, to be honest, now when it comes to problem, unfortunately, how many people know that problem called my forex fund? You can't need such dedicated, but some of us should try it. So it's for you to decide. To know but Bandira starts someone Chandra. But this name, I have a lot of guys that I talk withdraw. Even Taku billionaire once traded my problem and I got to withdraw my profit. Yes. The reason why Mama brokers I choose remember what we are together in this industry, right? Yes. So for you work with Mama broker, you need to analyze is it this broker authentic, right? Yes. Another question.